morning with another East activity, high energy. Usually they're coming out of their cars pretty excited with a lot of energy, and so we're going to take that energy and just put it into a high activity kind of game. And this morning's activity is going to be called Fire in the Forest, or Forest Fire. And it's just to get them running around, kind of burning up some of that energy. Again, as most of our games are, it involves some sort of references to the natural world. So Forest Fire, we're going to have different animals, the children are going to be animals, and trees too. So that's the morning game.
I'm thankful for my mom and dad that bring me here every day. That's okay with me.
I'm thankful for fire that gives us warmth, if that's okay with you.
I'm thankful for games. That's okay with me.
I'm thankful for vehicles, because when you use vehicles, they can bring you from one place to another. That's okay with you. I am.
You want to be, yeah, you want to be on that
This
side.
one might work.
That hand. Unless you want to use your left hand. Try it that way.
I need you to help her because I can't help her unless I help her.
And bring your elbow outside your knee and lock your shin against your wrist. If you throw that knee that's on the ground back under your butt, there, now you get rid of it. I'll hold it steady so you can slide your hand to the way back of your bow and put your thumb on the string so if it slips a little bit, it's like a guitar. Yep, perfect. Ready? I'm going to let go. Nice. Try to keep that spindle straight up and down. It's wobbling to be nice tight lock on your shin.
My turn.
What happened?
I have more matches.
You get heat. Right.
Guys, you have more matches. Oh, you do? Yep. They have more matches.
Show me your form.
They have more matches.
Oliver, this is on the inside.
Pit.
Maybe I should be a
I think you need to get closer to a fire pit.
I think we're okay right here.
So who got this coal?
Your brother. We did.
Who's we? Isabel? And Gwen. Good job, Gwen. High five.
Alright girls, are you ready to blow this into flames?
Yeah, I did.
Alright. Not yet. I've got a
This is for the video.
It's a taco.
Dude, I cannot. Dude, I cannot.
Here, Isabel. Gwen, why don't you stand behind me? Okay, see that glowy spot? Blow into it. Keep going.
Snap that spindle in.
Keep blowing. Keep blowing. Blow hard. Right there.
You blow hard.
They got flames!
Good job, Gwen and Isabel. Who's your partner?
Geneva was, but she was standing in the...
Okay, so Brett, would you very carefully lift this and dump it gently, like you don't want it to fall apart, okay? Almost. I think you made it fall apart. That's okay, hold on. We still got a coal here. May I save your coal for you?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just going to pick it up underneath the scoop. By the way, that is hot.
Yeah.
Owie.
There'll be fire.
Okay, so what he's going to do is he's going to make a taco. He's going to fold the sides
Taco.
and blow on the top as he's folding in the sides. So
Should we step over
blow on
the
the top,
fire pit?
blow it hard, like a birthday candle. Oh wait, do it again. You got fire. Do it again, one more time.
Kim's Game is a game to help people remember as much detail about things as possible in a short period of time. This is useful in terms of outdoor application for multiple reasons. One of them would be if you were on a survival trip or you're just out in the woods and you want to be able to recall where you last saw really good tinder to use, like a dried puff from a milkweed or even some loose bark that had fallen off a tree and you want to use that for your tinder. It's nice to be able to have this type of recall to get used to recognizing things very quickly as you're doing other things. Also, to practice looking at things with such intense detail and remember it as quickly as possible really helps to strengthen that cognitive awareness. And that way they can have when they're looking at things like plants or trees for identification as well. And that's why we do Kim's Game. Can't help you recall things, she's just scribing for you. You're not going to be able to see there. Go over this way. Okay, you still only get 30 seconds, okay? We're going to go pour it down.
Everything you can.
Go. No talking, no touching. Don't say them yet. Okay, another one?
Magnetic eye.
Magnetic.
Like
I?
the letter I.
Ah, the letter I. I'm like,
Plastic
wow,
letter
I'm trying to rake my own mind.
What
over
color was it?
What color was it?
Orange.
Orange. An orange
Red.
eye. What?
Water bottle.
A water bottle. Did you guys get water bottle?
Metal bottle.
Metal bottle.
That's what we got.
What color was the metal
Silver.
bottle?
Silver and the
Silver.
cap had rust on it.
Cap, all black writing on it.
It had rust on it.
It had something on the side of it, right? It looked like rust.
And
Or...
we've done that the last 3 days, and how do you think it turned out, Ira?
Eating while coming up with their items today was the difference. So they had no limit in terms of how long they had to
Right.
remember everything. The last couple of days they only had 5 minutes maximum to remember as many things as possible. But they had to have more time between the items that they saw and when they got to go sit down and write them down. So they forgot more items, but the items they remembered with greater detail. And I believe it's because they had more time to sit and be reflective together. It allowed for them to remember the really specific minutia, like that the Goonies book had blue in the background primarily, or that the bubbles were scented bubbles with a green cap on them. This is the type of thing we weren't hearing for detail earlier in the week. So, confirmed both of my hypotheses, actually, in terms of what we thought we would get, and it was really good. It was successful, and hopefully they'll start to play some games around this. We're going to do another memory game next, actually.
Nice.
Each of us will change one thing about our appearance. One thing. You will have to figure out the things that we change about our appearance. So raise your hand when you figure it out, okay? Nope, it would still be with him, because all of us, we guessed the 4 of us already. Will?
Really? He has charcoal on his knee.
Nope.
I always have charcoal on my knees.
Isaac?
Oh.
Okay. Elijah? He took
He
off.
took his shoes off.
Oh, what do you have?
Not barefoot.
I
You're
think
bleeding.
your leg is bleeding.
I'm always bleeding.
That's okay. We get you. Are you done?
Yes.
All of you?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Oh.
Here's the
Ah, don't see your shirt's on backwards.
Okay, Geneva, you don't have to change it back.
When you say got it, when you can smell it. Go. Or
Got it.
go. Okay. Go. Don't stick your face in it. Glad that wasn't a wasp's nest. Okay. Go.
Here comes the second one.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay. Ready? Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, nice.
discuss with your partner? Remember, you and your partner don't have to agree about what you thought it smelled like. It's just for discussion right now, okay? Elijah?
I'm not sure about the first one, but I know the second one was mint.
Mint, okay. Isaac?
I think the first one was some leaf with some type of ash from the fire on it,
Okay, the second one?
and then the second one was some type of mint.
Mint, okay. Same? Can't even say them, Samantha. Same. Isabel?
I think the first one was bark and the second one was some type of seasoning, like pepper.
Oh, okay.
I think the first one was like what you would find on the ground, like leaves.
Like debris?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the second one was like a seasoning, kind of like mint.
Okay.
The first one was peppermint.
Okay. And Morgan?
First one was, I think, debris, and the second one peppermint.
Okay.
The first one looks like debris, doesn't it? But this is cedar bark. Anyone here ever have a hamster?
I guess bark.
In the cedar? Yes, you did. That was good.
Any of you ever smell wood chips?
Yeah.
Wood
Cedar
chips
shavings?
laid down? Or even mulch smells strongly like cedar a lot of the time that's made of cedar.
We use this. What do you think we use this for?
Burning pliers.
Tinder bundle.
Tinder
there.
bundle.
Good
Yeah.
job.
And the second one was indeed crushed mint. So Malshop said, well, I'll go see if we can get some help. And so he's watching around. He goes up to the dolphins. He goes, hey, what can you guys do to help us out? Keep that fish away from here. And they said, what, us? No way! That guy's mean. You seen the teeth on that sucker? I don't think so. And I said, well, you know, he may be really big, he may be strong, he may be really vicious, but you guys have something that he doesn't. He said, tell us. We are dying to know what that is. They said, well, you've got brains. That guy is so dumb, there's no way he can beat you guys. So, they said, I don't think it'll work, but we'll think about it, you know. And so, Malshop said before he left, he goes, just think about what your strengths are. And so, he takes off, and, you know, they all kind of started to ignore what he was saying. They just kind of kept on playing about. And as they're doing that, one of them, you know, one of the more motivated of the group said, well, maybe we can think about what we can do to help these people out. I mean, Malshop seemed pretty serious about this. And one of them said, we don't have a chance against that guy, seriously. And they said, well, what's our strength? And then one of them said, we're really good at fun. That big guy does not seem any good at fun. And they all said, yeah, we are some real party animals, we dolphins are. Okay, how can we use that, though? Because fun doesn't seem to work too well against really big teeth. They're like, well, next time he comes up, maybe we'll just distract him. I mean, he can't beat all of us at one time. If we all group together and do what we're doing best, which is having fun, then maybe he'll just leave the net alone. We know we can't fight him. And so the next time this huge shark came up to eat these fish, all of a sudden, the porpoises come right around up in front of him. And he goes, I'm hungry. And the porpoises went, squeak! But in their language, obviously, they were saying, hey, let's play! You want to play some tag? And they start swimming around, and they go, you're it! And he's like, oh, I won't play tag. I'm hungry, you idiots. Leave me alone. Well, they didn't listen to that. I'm going around and around and spinning, and they get up in his face, and he tried to swim toward the net, and all of them would come right up in front of him again. They start to giggle out of that whole, so whatever the dolphins do, they were all freaking him out. He's like, this is so not okay. I just want some fish. And he'd try to swim around them, but there'd be so many of them that swim right back around again, do spirals around him. Eventually they thought, hey, we're really going to try this tag thing. So they start butting him with their noses and their sides, and they all start bumping it. He's like, geez, these guys aren't as big as me, but there's a lot of them. I don't like this. I'm getting all bruised up. I'm leaving. It worked. It worked. The shark took off. And to this day, if there's a group of porpoises or dolphins around close to the shore, you know it's safe. you know that a shark's not going to come in. And there are two lessons to this story. One, brains do beat brawn. Every time. Every time. But the second one is that whatever you're doing, even if it seems really scary, you need to be having fun while you're doing it. Because if you're not having fun, a lot of the really wise people I know tell me it's probably not the right thing to do. How many of you had fun this week?
Me, definitely.
I'm so happy that you all came out and joined us for another year of the Maine Primitive Skills School Day Camp.